Have you ever met someone who doesn't flaunt luxury cars, designer watches, or expensive vacations? Yet something about them feels different, calmer, more secure, more in control. Chances are you've crossed paths with someone who is quietly wealthy. Unlike the people who broadcast their riches on social media or wear their status on their sleeves, secretly wealthy individuals often walk among us unnoticed. They may live in modest homes, wear simple clothing, or even drive cars that don't turn heads, but behind the scenes they hold financial power, freedom, and independence that many only dream of. What makes them fascinating is not what you see on the surface, but what you sense in their presence. They carry themselves with quiet confidence, never desperate to prove anything, never in a rush to impress. Their decisions reflect long-term thinking rather than short-term pleasure. While others chase trends, they build foundations. While many spend their weekends at shopping malls, they might be reviewing investments, nurturing relationships, or protecting their health. Because they know that true wealth isn't about how much you spend, it's about how much freedom you gain. Secretly wealthy people often understand something the rest of the world overlooks. Money doesn't shout, it whispers. It whispers through the ability to say no to things that waste time, through the calmness they display when markets crash, through the generosity they show without expecting recognition, and through the peace of mind that comes from financial independence. They don't need to announce their success because their lifestyle, their choices, and their aura already say enough. Welcome to WealthEchelon, your go-to spot for smart investing, in-depth ETF insights, and book reviews that help you build wealth. On this channel, we explore everything from the best investment strategies to the latest trends in ETFs, and provide valuable takeaways from books that can transform your financial journey. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced investor, our goal is to give you the knowledge you need to make informed decisions and grow your wealth. If you're ready to elevate your financial game, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the bell for updates on all our latest content. Wealth does not always appear in the form of flashy cars, designer outfits, or extravagant vacations. In fact, many of the wealthiest people in the world are not the ones who flaunt their riches, but the ones who quietly build and protect their financial independence. True wealth often reveals itself in subtle behaviors, disciplined habits, and understated choices that separate them from those merely pretending to be rich. Some people prefer to keep their financial status private to avoid unnecessary attention, envy, or even exploitation. They understand that the more visible their wealth is, the more it attracts both admiration and unwanted problems. Unlike those who chase status symbols to prove a point, secretly wealthy individuals often prioritize peace of mind and financial security over public recognition. They know that money is most powerful when it buys freedom, freedom of time, freedom of choice, and freedom from worry, not when it simply purchases temporary pleasures. Instead of living to impress others, they build lives that quietly sustain their happiness, health, and long-term stability. This is why you'll often find truly wealthy people blending into everyday environments, living modestly, and carrying themselves with a confidence that does not need validation. What makes secret wealth fascinating is how it often hides in plain sight. A neighbor who drives an old but reliable car may actually own several properties. A colleague who dresses simply might have a diverse investment portfolio, quietly compounding behind the scenes. A friend who avoids extravagant dinners may be funneling money into businesses, stocks, or real estate. The lack of showiness does not mean the lack of resources. It often means the presence of wisdom and restraint. If you pay close attention, you'll notice patterns that distinguish these individuals from those who only pretend to be rich. They may carry themselves with calmness in uncertain times, speak with quiet authority on financial matters, or subtly demonstrate values like discipline and generosity. These clues often reveal more than bank statements ever could. With that in mind, let's look deeper into 10 clear indicators that someone is secretly wealthy, even if they never openly admit it. 1. They don't flash their money, but their lifestyle speaks volumes. One of the strongest signs of hidden wealth is the absence of obvious displays. Truly wealthy individuals don't feel the need to prove their status with designer logos plastered on every piece of clothing or the latest luxury car parked outside. Instead, they may drive a well-kept but modest car, live in a house that is comfortable rather than showy, and wear clothing that is simple yet of high quality. They focus on durability and comfort rather than trends. This quiet confidence comes from knowing their financial security doesn't depend on external validation. For them, status symbols are unnecessary because wealth itself is the security blanket. 2. They value time more than money. Another telltale sign of hidden wealth is the way they treat time. While most people think of money as their most precious resource, wealthy individuals understand that time is far more valuable. Someone who is secretly wealthy may outsource tasks like cleaning, gardening, or even grocery delivery. Not because they are lazy, but because they prioritize their time for things that truly matter to them. They invest their hours in activities that create more opportunities, strengthen relationships, or improve health. If you notice someone guarding their schedule with discipline and avoiding time-wasting habits, chances are they have a wealthy mindset supported by real financial stability. 3. Their conversations reflect financial literacy. You can often tell when someone is secretly wealthy by the way they talk, or more specifically, what they talk about. Instead of constantly discussing shopping, the latest gadgets, or celebrity lifestyles, they lean toward topics like investments, personal growth, business strategies, or global trends. They may not openly brag about their portfolio, but subtle references to passive income, compound growth, or diversification hint at a deeper financial understanding. They don't need to show off wealth because their knowledge already sets them apart. True wealth is sustained through smart decisions, and those decisions are built on financial literacy. 4. They stay calm during financial uncertainty. For many, financial stress triggers anxiety, panic, or even sleepless nights. Yet someone who is secretly wealthy tends to remain calm even during tough economic times. When others worry about market crashes, job losses, or inflation, they stay composed because they've built a safety net that shields them. Their emergency fund, diversified investments, and multiple income streams give them a sense of stability. If you notice someone showing remarkable resilience and peace of mind during financial crises, it could be a sign they're not struggling at all. They're quietly secure. 5. They focus on health and longevity. Wealthy individuals know that money means little without good health. That's why many secretly wealthy people invest heavily in their physical and mental well-being. Instead of chasing luxury parties or reckless spending, they may prioritize organic food, regular exercise, yoga, therapy, or preventive medical checkups. Their gym membership, diet choices, or preference for wellness retreats may not scream extravagance, but it shows a lifestyle rooted in abundance. Health becomes the new wealth, and those who already have financial stability understand that protecting the body is the ultimate investment. 6. They have a generous yet discreet giving habit. One subtle yet powerful sign of hidden wealth is generosity without publicity. Truly wealthy individuals often support charities, sponsor educational programs, or help friends and family discreetly. Unlike those who donate loudly for recognition, the secretly wealthy prefer to make an impact quietly. They don't broadcast their contributions because giving is not about ego. It's about purpose. If someone seems to have a habit of helping others without ever seeking credit, it may indicate they have the financial capacity to do so repeatedly. 7. They possess assets, not just liabilities. Another distinguishing factor of someone secretly wealthy is the type of possessions they own. Instead of spending on flashy liabilities like expensive cars that depreciate quickly, they quietly accumulate assets such as real estate, stocks, bonds, or even businesses. These may not always be visible, but subtle hints, like discussing rental income, land appreciation, or stock dividends, reveal that they're playing the long game. If someone appears low-key in lifestyle but seems unusually secure and forward-thinking, they may have assets generating wealth behind the scenes. 8. They surround themselves with other successful people. Wealth attracts wealth, and secretly wealthy individuals are often surrounded by like-minded people. Their circle usually consists of business owners, investors, thought leaders, or people striving toward meaningful goals. Conversations in these circles are often about opportunities, innovations, and growth rather than gossip or drama. If someone's social network seems filled with achievers, there's a strong chance they belong in that group for a reason. Their wealth quietly matches the energy of their peers. 9. They are extremely disciplined with money. A common misconception is that wealthy people spend recklessly, but in reality, most of them became wealthy through discipline. Someone secretly wealthy is often frugal in unexpected ways. They may negotiate prices, avoid impulse shopping, and carefully research before making purchases. Their bank accounts might be overflowing, yet they still prefer a practical phone case over a diamond-studded one. This discipline is what keeps their wealth growing. If you notice someone living below their means despite having the capacity for more, it may be because they already have more than enough. 10. They don't seek validation from others. Perhaps the most powerful sign of hidden wealth is emotional independence. Truly wealthy people don't need validation through likes on social media, compliments about their outfits, or admiration for their purchases. They already know their value both financially and personally. This quiet confidence often makes them appear humble, approachable, and grounded. Instead of seeking attention, they listen more, observe more, and choose their words carefully. Their calm presence alone can signal a level of security that money provides. Being secretly wealthy is not about how much money one flaunts, but how much financial peace one enjoys. People who are genuinely secure don't need to prove anything to anyone. Their choices, habits, and behaviors naturally reflect their abundance. From the way they value time, maintain their health, invest wisely, and remain calm in crises, to their discreet generosity and quiet confidence, every small action reveals the depth of their wealth. If you pay attention to these subtle signs, you may realize that the richest people in your life are not always the loudest, but the ones who walk quietly with unshakable security. Thank you for watching Wealth Echelon. We hope you found valuable insights that will help you on your investing journey. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep building your wealth, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more investing tips, ETF strategies, and book reviews to continue growing your financial knowledge.